Hello, everybody. I was gonna skip the reading, but I'm inclined to do a weekend love reading. So I hope everybody's doing well and this helps you for the weekend. I feel a little off myself. I'm really being affected by all these retrogrades. So having some weird dreams too. I don't know if anybody else out there has been having weird dreams, but I know I definitely have been. As I've always said, the cards have been pre-shuffled before I start recording, so I don't shuffle that much on screen. This is for all signs, all placements. It's just a general feel for the weekend read. So let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, let's see. All right. Seems like there's a lot to be said today, huh? The wheel at the bottom of the deck. We'll see how that comes into play. Let's see. Judgment. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords. Sun. The Emperor. Pretty cool. Five of Cups and the Tower. All right. So we have a few major arcana, which kind of goes hand in hand with, you know, all this weird stuff that's going on. So let's see. Well, changes in the air, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment, but it's for the better with the Tower and the Sun. I think if we could get past this feeling of looking towards the past, you know, wondering the what ifs, what if I would have done X or C, which sounds like a reading I did, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. And we start to stand in our ground and start to see that you are you by yourself. You don't have to compare yourself to other people, what other people say. You don't have to compare yourself to social media, the what ifs, what else. You know, just gotta be kind of like feeling good, standing good in your ground, even if you're just starting now, you know, like if you're just beginning. The princess, you know, makes it to the king. So I think it's, you know, coming into terms with yourself where, you know, you no longer feel like you're juggling, you know, like that's internal storm that's going on with our thoughts, our emotions, you know, where you're trying to figure out how to keep everything going, how to keep balance, how to kind of make the right decisions, you know, that kind of, you know, would affect your family, would affect everybody in general. I think you will receive that enlightenment. The truth will be known. I think that the chapters are ending, right? This whole, that the Hermit underneath and the Lovers on the other end. And okay, I could keep going, but I won't. But sorry. As I was saying, you know, we've all kind of like we're doing a lot of introspection, right? We're all looking at ourselves, thinking to ourselves, like, you know, what could have, would have, should have been done differently. But at the end of the day, I think that we're going to get past that phase. We're going to find that balance between the good and the bad, the yin and the yang. The Lovers to me is more like, you know, coming to fruition, coming to face the reality of your decisions, the consequences of the things you've made, as well as, you know, me being a romance reader, right? Having the Lovers card pop up with the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, with the Ace of Pentacles, and you also have the Ace of Swords, you know, like, I think, and you have the Six of Wands, celebration, you know, coming in to be like, yeah, I did it, you know, like, yeah, I got this, with that air of like, you know, I knew I would. Turning into the Emperor, you know, that stoic father figure, the ruler, the doing things the right way. where you're no longer fighting like you. And I think in this case, the fighting is yourself. You're fighting within yourself. You're fighting decisions. You're fighting, like I said before, the what ifs. I think at this point, it all comes to light. It all becomes known. With the sun shines light on everything, right? So I think whatever decision it is that you come to, it's a blessed one. It's the right one. Stop questioning yourself. If it's whether to go with one person or another, trust your intuition, knowing that the person that you're gonna choose is probably gonna be the right one, someone that's gonna come correct, that's gonna be truthful, loyal to you, be able to help you grow, and have that connection together where you actually feel truly happy. Like you feel like your wishes have come true, right? That's why you're sitting there all bloating and stuff that, my 9 cups, I got this. I mean, you're not quite at the 10 of cups yet, but I feel like it's there, which is good to hear. Hopefully the energy will change. Like I said, I've been all down and out myself about all kinds of different things. Let's see what the Gilded Tarot will add to this, if anything. How y'all doing out there? I know I don't have a lot of followers yet, but I still talk to y'all. Like there's a lot of you because I'm speaking it into existence. I know I just started this channel. Tell your friends, whoever's listening, pass it along if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, it's just not your reading. It's just a message for whomever is supposed to read it, hear it, and it resonates with at the moment. Look at that, the Fool. No beginnings. Ay, Queen of Pentacles. She keeps coming out a lot. Take that step forward. With the Empress, again, big, major cards. The Empress being just, she got this. She's the shit. And knowing that the Emperor came out in the other read, I really think from a love perspective, take that leap of faith with whoever it is that you're questioning and you're thinking about. Get out of your head, the indecision. The decision needs to be made. You go from a 2 of Swords to a 3 of Swords. Staying in the indecision is holding you back. It's keeping you in pain. It's keeping you stuck, and being indecisive is really not a way to be. It really makes things a lot more difficult, and I think that's what this 3 of Swords is signifying right now. But you have the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the Magician, another major arcana, King of Swords, 5 of Swords. Okay, like you're claiming victory. You're like, I'm gonna take my wins. I'm done fighting the battles, which in this case will be whatever is going on inside your head. You're done. I think you're finally coming to that truthful moment, that very straightforward moment where you start to see, who that partner of yours needs to be in order for you to progress. You're manifesting that into existence, and the Fool is telling you, go for it. It's gonna be a good thing. The Empress, the nurturer, the mother figure, the ultimate sign that it's like a mom giving you her blessing, right? And then you have the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So being the Lovers, being a reflection, like with your thoughts, you're in there just sharing maybe the person you've been thinking a lot about, that person, whatever it is, but it will come. It's coming to celebration. Like it's really being a blessed union. I love this. This is a lot better than what the other one was. But you have the 6 of Pentacles and you have the Wheel of Fortune again. A 5 of Pentacles, 5 and 6, right? So you've been feeling like you left out, like you're missing something. Now you're starting to be able to share, but things are still a little off balance here, right? It's almost like the breadcrumbing, like I talked about before. So you're in your head about that, but with the Wheel of Fortune again and the Sun again, and then you have the 10 of Wands. Listen, take it, jump. Go forward, get out of your head, whatever it is that you're thinking about, it's all right, things will be fine. Just take it from the universe. If this is your sign, let's see, let me pull a Moonology Oracle for you. And then I'm just gonna pull an Energy Oracle and I'm gonna call it a read. So this weekend is gonna be very interesting. I think this weekend you're finally gonna, maybe it'll come in a dream, you know, you're gonna have that moment of clarity, that discernment where you're gonna figure out, okay, this is what I should have done and this is what I'm gonna do. Like, you're no longer crying over spilled milk. You know, Moonology lately doesn't want to communicate very much. The moon is like, not okay. All right, bottom of the deck, the end of a tough cycle approaches with the Wheel of Fortune, the sun shining on it. That's dope. And then the card that came out was Believe in the Impossible. So maybe this person is one that you think that won't love you or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's one that you've had a lot of issues with, and you're finally saying, you know, if we're gonna give this a try, this is it. Well, maybe this will be it. All right. If you haven't heard from that person, maybe the person's gonna kind of finally come clean and tell you what they've been thinking, why they haven't communicated. You know, and it might be something not what you think it is, right? Envy. I'm telling you, the energy, I'm not gonna take those cards because they just flip because of bad shuffling. Like, this big cards are a little bit. Bottom of the card, man holding a heart. Wasn't I just saying you might get communication? You know, the person might be coming forward. I think you started to listen to other people, and that's why you're in the situation that you're in today. They might have made you feel like, you know, things will be better if you go this way or that way. So you didn't listen to your heart. And now you're starting to come to the realization that, you know, I have to listen to myself. I can't do things for other people. And here she comes, appreciation. Nobody, you know, you gotta take things for take things for what they are. Appreciate what you have. Okay, someone's coming forward, and maybe you didn't appreciate them in the past. Maybe they didn't appreciate you. Maybe you let, you know, like I said, people get into your head about, you know, oh, he should be doing X and Z. So everybody has a different love language, right? So everybody shows love a different way. So maybe you weren't seeing things for what they were because somebody kind of put a wool over your eyes. If we let people get in our heads, we start to focus on the wrong things. So maybe you weren't appreciative of what you had, and having a time apart, it's kind of bringing it all together. And then you have contract with the man, you know, with the heart. Maybe this time, like I said, this time around would be the good one. This time around will be the it. So if you're so inclined to give this person another chance, if you're so inclined to listen, it's serious this time, okay? Libra, with the scales, and you see is blind justice, right? This person is really like, this time it's just like taking that leap of faith, taking things to the next level. Maybe, you know, becoming public, making it legal. You know, maybe there's somebody in marriage, or you have some issues in court. But besides that, I really do think that this is about taking the relationship to the next level. And at the bottom of the deck, 11. I could never say this word too properly. Cornucopia, which just means like the ultimate, right? 11. Abundance. With the sun shining on it, you have the little butterfly there. Like, listen, this is it. The garden and the gate, you're right there for that happy family. Look at that. And there he goes again, the man holding his heart. Yo, listen, it's up to you who you gonna pay attention to when they come forward. But Spirit is telling you, jump. Spirit is telling you this time is for real. You know, don't lose faith, don't lose hope. They're coming forward. I hope that applies to me as well, because let me tell you, but all jokes to the side, people, have a blessed weekend. I will try to do some readings this weekend. Love and light.